Confusion, disarray, disorganization. Just some of the findings of an internal report into the evidence scandal plaguing the Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's office. Now, the manager of the property room accused of destroying evidence has since been fired. Channel 2 Investigates has been digging into how this happened. Investigator Robert Arnold just obtained the constable's findings, and tonight he's revealing that employee's explanation in his own words and the push to change how evidence is stored.
There's no explanation.
A critical failure.
There's no rational excuse
that led to the destruction of thousands of pieces of evidence and the dismissal of dozens of criminal cases.
This should not have happened.
Defense attorney Tyler Flood is president of the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association.
I've never seen anything like this before, ever.
A now former corporal with Precinct 4, Christopher Hess, is accused of destroying evidence without a court order. But this Precinct 4 internal report obtained by Channel 2 Investigates shows trouble was brewing in the property room long before Hess was fired. Another corporal interviewed by investigators was asked about the property room. He said, boxes marked drugs stacked 8 feet high, making passage impossible, and the gun room was in total disarray, with various long guns piled on top of each other. Precinct 4 officials say Hess was the only person in charge of the property room for 14 years. He told investigators he'd been asking for help but never got any. He called the job exhausting and stressful and deemed it a labor of love. The report outlines how Hess blames a now retired corporal for ordering the destruction of evidence and a misunderstanding of state law.
Which is kind of dumbfounding if you're in law enforcement.
Constable Mark Herman maintains Hess is the only one responsible. A grand jury will decide if he should face criminal charges. But after the scandal at Precinct 4's property room came to light, questions quickly turned to oversight.
Apparently nobody was overseeing any of this. That's the real problem here.
The Harris County Auditor's Office can audit property rooms, but when auditors checked Precinct 4's property room in May 2015, they cited no major problems. We've learned there is no set standard as to when or how often property rooms are audited. Plus, all 8 precincts have their own policies and procedures as to how evidence is collected, stored, and maintained. The auditor's office has started looking at other constables' property rooms, and problems have been found, but nothing to the degree at Precinct 4.
I think eventually, Commissioner's Court will have to probably weigh in on this.
Harris County Commissioner Steve Raddick says talk has now turned to whether there needs to be a single policy governing all constable precincts and whether there needs to be a single location to store everyone's evidence.
It makes sense to have one central place to me.
But Raddick says any formal proposal probably won't be given to commissioners until next year. Meantime, the full scope of the problems at Precinct 4 are still coming out. Defense attorney Allie Cannon recently had a case dismissed.
It was a DWI first. It happened in July of last year.
Cannon says the case involved Precinct 4, and a police report noted there was video of the traffic stop. But when she asked for a copy of the video,
they said this video was not in existence.
We also asked all 8 constables what they thought of having a single evidence room and a single policy regarding the collection and storage of evidence. Their responses and Precinct 4's report are under the Investigate section of click2houston.com. Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.